E3 can go two ways. It can either excite the audience and pump them up for a terrific year of gaming, or it can crash and burn and have everyone cringing in their seats. These are the latter performances.
When Destiny comes to PlayStation this year, it will do so first, bigger, and better than on any other platform. Hulk Smash is right.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most awkward E3 moments.
I guess you may see it later. We're continuing?
For this list, we're looking at those moments during an E3 conference that failed spectacularly, whether it be from technical issues, human error, or anything in between. We're only counting those fails that happened during an E3 conference. So if you're looking for Microsoft's horrible Xbox One reveal, as bad as it was, since it didn't take place at E3, it doesn't make the cut.
Go to Internet Explorer. Oh, nice.
Number 10. Ubisoft's meme run. Ubisoft E3 2015.
There are absolutely no words to describe it, so just check it out.
Aisha Tyler proved to be an interesting choice to host E3. While she may be a really funny woman, it's clear that the nerves of presenting got to her, as she was full of flubs, including her famous curse-filled speeches.
Even if you have to dig through ear-burning NSFW, guys, that's a word, Reddit thread to get it. You know what I'm talking about.
However, nothing compared to the awkwardness that was trying to create a meme with an Assassin's Creed Syndicate cosplayer. After making some awful jokes, she turns to the camera and books it out of the seat. You can just tell from her face that she knew she messed up.
Do you have a meme you wanna pitch? Guys with rickets are super hot?
Well, if you're talking Picard, it will be engage.
Okay, good. We did that together. All right.
Number 9. Skyward Sword motion controls fail. Nintendo E3 2011.
Ow, what? This is strange. Hang on. Ow, what's going on? What?
Bill, that's not right.
What?
You've got to hold the shield more like a shield.
Hype was abound during Nintendo's 2011 E3 showing, as they were finally unveiling the new Zelda project, Skyward Sword. It promised a beautiful world, an engaging story, and completely immersive motion controls. Too bad they didn't work.
These are some fast spiders.
The Wiimote suffered from technical difficulties, resulting in Shigeru Miyamoto desperately waving the plastic remote around on stage and making a Zelda game look broken and unresponsive. For you Zelda fans out there, you know that this is truly quite a feat.
Looks like we're having a little interference here.
誰かワイヤレスを使ってますか?
Somebody out there using wireless? Anybody?
Luckily, the game was eventually released to critical acclaim, and Nintendo could pretend that this never happened.
話すと撃つんですけど、
And then when you let go, it fires an arrow.
ちょっと無線がおかしいように思います。
But it looks like we're having some trouble with
それ
wireless
からさらに
interference.
今度は
this morning,
新しいアイテムの説明をしましょう。
Number 8. Awkward laser tag. Ubisoft E3 2010.
So I'm going to shoot you now. This is going to be awesome. How do I do it?
Ubisoft definitely has a rocky relationship with the gaming community. While they do release some great games, they've also seen their fair share of fails, including this disaster.
Player 1, T-Base 2, tag!
Yes.
After a group of women ran on stage doing cartwheels and firing cheap plastic laser guns, Ubisoft excitedly announced Battle Tag, a game that no one asked for that came with a $130 price tag.
We won, sorry ladies.
Nice. Wow, way to go. You beat models. All right.
If that wasn't bad enough, the presentation was also filled with unfunny banter, and producer Gaël Seydoux calling host Joel McHale James.
You've got to go from this checkpoint,
Right.
James.
Well, at least you tried, Ubisoft. Now go back to work on the 20th Assassin's Creed game.
Tell me, if I play at home, will it hurt?
No, don't worry, don't
What
worry.
if I pistol whip someone?
No, don't worry. No.
Number 7. Kinect's awful child actors. Microsoft E3 2010.
Hi. Okay, get down now. Skittles, be careful. You're okay?
2010 saw gaming in the middle of a revolution. The Wii had already kickstarted the whole fad of motion-controlled gaming, so Microsoft decided that they'd try to take a bite out of that market and showcased their new innovation, the Kinect.
Xbox, play music. All right, so now I can listen to Justin Bieber.
Unfortunately for them, they decided to hire atrocious child actors to show off the device, which had them swinging their arms around lazily and faking enthusiasm throughout the whole display.
Good job, Skittles.
We're not saying that these kids are the sole reason for the Kinect's failure, but they definitely didn't win anyone over there.
I hate Skittles. Look at Skittles. Okay, bye Skittles, I love you.
Number 6. Battlefield 4 fails to launch. Microsoft E3 2013.
Today, we're going to show you actual, uncut Battlefield gameplay at 60 frames per second.
The Battlefield games have always been praised for their exciting action and massive multiplayer maps, so hype was through the roof when gamers were offered a glance at the 4th installment. Their hype was quickly killed when the sound failed to kick in for the demo, leaving the auditorium in complete silence.
Be quiet. We will start over.
If that wasn't awkward enough, while trying to fix the demo, DICE CEO Patrick Soderlund nervously bumbles his way through apologies while audience's members laugh at the failed display and the presenter's misfortune.
It will happen, I promise.
He also tries to leave the stage at one point only to be waved back on. Unfortunately, this would not be the last time that Battlefield 4 had some technical difficulties.
I'm fine.
Number 5. The entire Wii Music demo. Nintendo E3 2008. In 2008, the Wii was on top of the video game world, selling out in stores across the country. For their new mind-blowing creation, Nintendo decided to showcase Wii Music, their new motion-controlled music experience. Instead of showing how fun it could be, they decided to take the amazingly awkward route of having middle-aged adults prance around on stage while pretending to play instruments.
What is it? Just like that.
To add insult to injury, the music was, well, just listen. How do you screw up the iconic World 1-1 theme that badly? Number 4. Revealing the PS3 launch lineup. Sony E3 2006.
And you attack its weak point for massive damage.
Up to this point, we focused on individual attraction fails. Never to be outdone, Sony holds the distinction of having an entire awkward presentation. Their grand finale was trying to show off their new 6-axis motion control, but Nintendo had already beaten them to the punch months prior, leaving a sort of meh impression.
With no external sensor required.
A major highlight here is Harai excitedly proclaiming it's Ridge Racer to crickets.
Ridge Racer! Remember that one?
And who can forget the historically accurate game about the ancient Japanese fighting giant crabs? And all of this for just the price of $599. It is really no wonder why Microsoft dominated much of the beginning of the 7th generation.
The 60GB PlayStation 3 for $599 US dollars, $659 Canadian.
Number 3. Jamie Kennedy, Activision E3 2007.
We're at E3, and I just want to say this place is the only place that makes the guys at Comic-Con look like Ocean's 13.
Short of Scream, is there anything actually worth watching involving Jamie Kennedy? For Activision's 2007 conference, they hired this, quote, absolutely hysterical guy as their host. And, well, it didn't go well.
Thank you. It's getting around now. Yeah!
To start, Kennedy showed up completely hammered, stoned, or a combination of the two, and didn't exactly try to hide it either.
Now I want to ask you about the name of your company, Neversoft. Right on. It's weird.
He stumbled his way through some awful jokes, actually thanking the odd person that laughed, and then he constantly insulted the audience, calling them virgins and basement dwellers.
You never get out of the house, I think.
Always the professional, Mr. Kennedy. It's not hard to see why this guy's career went down the crapper.
What's up?
I want to bring up now a real man. Not that you aren't.
Number 2, Mr. Caffeine, Ubisoft E3 2011.
Yeah, so I'm talking about the loud, obnoxious, slightly deranged poop on your toothpaste. Although, I wish this could have all started when we all had a Commodore 64.
And here we are, back at Ubisoft for yet another spectacular fail. This time, it was the hands of Aaron Priceman, who the internet calls Mr. Caffeine.
Everyone do it with me. Diddle, 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 diddle. I said everyone go.
He was an extremely energetic guy who forced his way through some awful penis jokes, many of which resulted in complete silence, despite his best attempts to rile the audience up.
With that being said, yeah, I'll take a smattering of applause. I'm a cheap date. I'll take any applause I can drum up.
He also repeatedly mispronounced Tom Clancy's name as Tom Clancy.
Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier.
And who can forget his Wayne's World style? The doodly-doo sound effects and hand gestures whenever the focus shifted to the screen? Maybe next time, Ubisoft. Maybe next time. Oh wait, 2011? Guess not.
I wonder what this game would have looked like had we released it long ago.
Before we make you cringe with our most embarrassing fail, here are a few honorable mentions.
Coming this year, Peggle 2!
Number 1. The entire press conference, Konami E3 2010.
Yes.
While Sony's press conference may have been bad, it's nothing compared to Konami's disaster.
This is an extreme hack and slash title.
Where do we start with this one? The conference opens up with a barely intelligible Fuji stumbling his way through lines and barely containing his enthusiasm.
Press the same button like X, 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 and Y, 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 and X, X, and Y, Y, Y again. You'll be sucked.
What follows was a pure masterpiece of cringe horror, including the AV techs being unable to start Def Jam Rap Star, Mexican wrestlers slapping each other, a curse-filled rap by Russell Simmons, that stare, and the most unenthusiastic dance routine of all time.
Very, very express.
Is it any coincidence that Konami's kept going downhill since then?
Not funny.
Do you agree with our list?
Ask me how I'm feeling. I'll be you guys. How you feeling? What?
What embarrassing moment from past E3s can you remember? For more cringeworthy top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
All the feels. I gotta settle down.